loving the curls. It's giving cutesy. Summer is here.
About this girl, shit. I met her and felt her name was Brian. Shit. Making love, blackbird, acting like any other kissing was. Brown sugar, back to me, I'm a brown sugar.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Journey of Jetta, and I am so happy to be uploading. I know it's been a while, but I am back with a treat. Today's video is sponsored by Eayon Hair, and I freaking am obsessed, okay? Nothing screams grown and sexy for the summer than Bora Bora Boho knotless braids, y'all. And Eayon is the girl to call when you're trying to achieve that look, okay? Today I am rocking the double drawn Burmese curly braiding human hair, and I am loving the results. And it's definitely been like my favorite style thus far because it just gives like an island girl vibe, you know what I mean? Now the hair is super thick from top to bottom, so I was so impressed with the quality of hair when they sent this to me. I am not one to just be like, oh, this hair is cool because they're sponsoring it. No, the matter of the fact is they know what they're doing when it comes to human braiding hair, okay? Hey y'all, Editing Jetta here, and I failed to mention that I did purchase this brand of hair prior to me being sponsored. So I know for a fact that they know what they're doing with this hair, and I'm sure you see the inserted picture to prove my point. I literally had that hair in for like 4 months. Yeah, not lying at all. It was nice and thick, it was full, and when I installed it, it gave human hair, okay? Now, as someone who has had their turn with synthetic hair, I think it's important that we understand the difference between human and synthetic, and this is giving what it needs to give, okay? I was super anxious and nervous about the hair being too curly and looking too crunchy or kinky, if you will, because I really wanted to go for that loose, curly, island girl vibe, you know, for the summer. And this definitely exceeded my expectations once the curl started falling. My homegirl Trevon ended up installing the hair for me, and oh, chef's kiss. As you can see, oh my gosh, the girls ate down, okay? She got the size down pat because I didn't want them too small, and I also didn't want them too big. And because if I got them too small, I would have been in her chair literally for like 2 days, and I did not want that. So she definitely achieved the look that I was going for. And let me tell you, as she was going through the hair, she was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing hair. And I was like, girl, I know. I know. I know. When I got the package in the mail, it came in a very cute pink bag that had the logo on it that was so cute and bright pink. Y'all know pink is my favorite color. And inside the bag came the 3 bundles of the curly hair, and it was full from top to bottom. Along with that, I even got a little tool kit. I love when hair companies send this along with the hair because this is what we need. Now, I did have some hair left over. I got through 2.5 of the 3 bundles. So if I wanted to look fuller, I can easily just crochet some hair into my braids without a problem. So this right here, Eayon, y'all know what y'all doing, okay? One of the things that I love about this hair, it is super soft and it looks super natural. Now, when I first got it braided in, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so curly. And I was a little nervous because not that it felt crunchy, but it just gave that like tight curl look. Once the hair started falling, it started looking beautiful. Ooh, this eats. You guys can see in the clips that it was just growing as she was putting in each braid. Now, she did soak the hair just a little bit because we don't want to quiet the curl too much. Also, don't want this hair to be shedding that much. So we did end up soaking it. You are getting your hair braided. It's just to ensure that you guys are like clipping the ends and soaking the pieces that are not that are part of the synthetic hair, because it can start to feel a little bit itchy and feels like it's tangling up if it's blending in with the synthetic hair. but it came out perfectly just for those synthetic ends to kind of melt with the hair, and it just came out perfectly. I did end up getting 20 inches because I knew that the hair was going to be curly and I wanted to fall just perfectly right at my waist while giving a sexy grown look. I think I am going to cut it. It is like right at the top of, you know, my lower back area, just because I feel like this just feels more grown and sexy. I think I'm kind of like over the 28, the anything exceeding 20 inches bundles I'm like through with. Like I just wanted to look grown and sexy, you know what I mean? Wanted to see how it would look after the curls would fall. So I'm loving the outcome. This is day 2 of my hair after it being installed. My hairstylist definitely did her 1-2 with it. It's a little fuzzy, so I am going to put a little bit of mousse in here just so I could tame the frizz, okay? I'm going to use Garnier, and these are kind of like my go-to people because it's not too heavy. It smells so good. And that quick, it just tames the hair. Do you see that? Like, look at that. Look. That is insane, quite literally. Now, one thing I would suggest is definitely preserving the curls with this hair. So before you go to bed, I would recommend a satin scarf to just lay down the top of your hair without putting it in a tight ponytail. You want to make sure that like your hair, that your curls have room enough to breathe. So maybe putting a scarf on to flatten the top and stuffing the hair into a bonnet or doing loose braids. This is important because, girl, we need the curls to come alive. I would also suggest getting any type of foam. I would recommend using the Garnier foam because it is a lightweight foam without making it too sticky or hard. And then some type of oil sheen to keep the scalp nice and shiny. I feel like with these type of braids, you definitely unlock a new character. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of sew-ins right now. I'm always sweating things out. If you know me, I'm a runner. I like to work out. I do Pilates, and I also want to look cute by midday. So it's really hard to achieve those things when you have straight hair, especially in a hot city like Atlanta, okay? Summer is here.